And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We have saved Shana. Well, she's in our party, at the very least. We haven't saved her until we actually get out of Helena prison. Let's do that, shall we? Then we can maybe have that party that Lavitz is desiring. Could fight you, but you'd only give me 2 experience for each character, so really there's no point. Hello, Mr. Merchant. What are you doing? Sure. I don't think there's anything new. No, you haven't changed anything. And I don't really need anything. I am going to sell that cloth though, because I don't need that. And I've got plenty of attack-based items, which could be useful. Everyone's on edge. Probably including you. But we've got to get out of here. Let's do so. Or we could see Frugal. That works as well. Acting like a prince? Not really. It's more like a bodyguard, to be perfectly honest. Dart doesn't deny it though. You and the leader of the knights are feed for the pet. We've been hearing a lot about this pet. After he minces us up. Yeah, Frugal. So bad even the people of his own country are afraid of him. Considering what he's done to just 2 people that we've seen, probably a whole lot more. Yeah. Calm face or paralyzed from fear? We'll go with the calm face. I don't think we're too fearful of you. You attacked Sellers. He didn't. He just gave the order. However, the order to get Shana was so trivial, he added the new one of annihilating Sellers. So, yeah, Frugal is the one that is to blame for the destruction of Sellers. Well, time to fight. We know who our target is. To get to him though, slightly different matter. Frugal's a big guy. I've said that a number of times. But he's at the moment in the back. We can't exactly do much to get to him. We've got to go through these 2 Helena Wardens first. They're a little bit stronger than the previous ones. I think they've got 12 hit points or something like that. Yeah, 7 would have put it in the red before, now it's in the yellow. And yeah, Shana is joining in on this fight because she can. since we do need to get through these, we're going to that's both of them out without really too much damage from them, which is amazing, which is it's really good. And now we can go for Frugal. He's earth based, so if we had wind spells that would allow us to do additional damage to him. Unfortunately we don't, so we're not going to be able to take advantage of that. Earth enemies usually tend to be slow. Frugal is not really an exception to that. We are going to get a number of turns, and Shana is going to get maybe 2 to him, to his 1 on occasion, but he's faster than he looks. He really is. He looks like he's going to be really slow, but he surprises people by how fast he actually is. The tactic here is very simple. We're just going to attack him. But those 2 wardens weren't just the only things. He's brought a couple of others here. He does hurt. Frugal hurts quite a bit. Earth creatures do tend to be very high on the attack stat, very low on the magic stat. For the most part. Senior wardens, they're just a little bit stronger than the the Helena wardens, but we do want to get rid of them first before going after Frugal. Frugal's going to take a while, so the less enemies we have to deal with while taking on Frugal, the better. I think they have around about 20 health, which is unfortunate because everyone of my team does 19 in total. So yeah, and despite the fact that Frugal's got orders not to attack Shana, well, not to kill Shana, I suppose it is. So as long as he doesn't kill her, it's fine. Hurting, yeah, that's Frugal's bread and butter. These senior wardens, though, don't go without a little bit of fire. That is actually really dangerous. Okay. That can do, especially with that end attack is fire based, so that's why Idar only take 14. He would have taken 28 instead. That's a lot. But now that this warden is powered up, he's going to take half damage for 3 turns, and he's going to do double damage for 3 turns. So I think we're going to use one of these spark nets on him. Didn't think I'd actually use one on a normal enemy, but here we are. Just to get through that ad a little bit quicker. I think that actually did half damage as well. Ugh. Oh well, never mind. Thank you for going after Lavitz. Lavitz does have the highest defense, so that double damage from the power up is negated a little bit by that. Is that it? Nope, not quite. Does power up also affect magic? We're just about to find out. Oh yeah, that definitely did And you can see how much damage Lavitz has been taking. Yeah, let's get our health back a bit. Ow. Since it's only Frugal here, we've got a little bit of opportunity. He's not going to call anyone else now. The two Helena Wardens and the Senior Warden are it. Shana, you're fine. You can start dishing out some damage, so let's use some of these burnouts I've been accumulating. Yeah, 28 damage. That's more than the boys are going to do by far. This is how you use Shana. Shana is absolutely amazing with magic. We know her magic stat is higher. These items, these are for her. These are being thrown by her to do the damage. She will do the majority here. There is a point where I think Frugal starts to power up as well. But yeah, if you were just attacking with this, you'd need to go through, I think Frugal has around about 100 health, something like that. We've taken it out into spells, basically. Let's use the Spark Net. And there he goes. Actually, that was less than 100 health. That was more like 75? Huh. Yeah, that was all Shana. Shana's magic power is absolutely amazing. It really is. If you're going to be using items, make sure you've got someone with a high magic attack. Dart, his is okay. Lavitz, it's okay right now. It's going to get a lot worse as the game goes by. Shana, her main stat. She's probably the highest magic attack person in the entire game. Her using items with her is absolutely amazing. 4 healing potions, a night shield, and 300 experience, which I believe should get everyone to level 5. Not quite. Lavitz is 1 experience point off. Really? I'm not sure if... I think he's meant to have 200 experience points to get to level 5. But I think you might only be able to get 1 level per combat. Huh. That's something new if that's the case. I'm pretty sure 200 experience is what you need, because 203 is a very odd number. I don't think he's immortal, but he is a big guy, and well, this is the very start of the game. Yeah, let's leave him be and get out of here. That's a very good shout, Lavitz. We've slowed him down. That's good. Can we get away? Well, Dart and Shana have. Lavitz, I'm not sure how that worked, but it worked. Probably during all that commotion. We weren't exactly... well, all eyes were on us. He could have got in whenever, and he probably has ability to get in whenever he wants anyway. Everything's going just as you planned. Not Dole's plan? Okay, that's a bit creepy. I need to get some health back because, yeah, that's... I also need to get in one fight because that's all I need to get Lavitz a level. We could head back to Cellars, but that's actually where they're expecting us to go. Where we're going is up north. We need to get away from there. I think if we head back that way it tells us about that, but let's get our one experience needed for Lavitz here. Plus some health back. There's that level 5. Yeah, 350 experience now. I'm pretty sure it's 200 to then get to 350. Yeah, I really think that you can only gain one level per battle end, which is something I didn't know before. But level 5 does give us Spinning Cane. So let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, 52 out of 64 double slash. Brilliant. Once I get that up to 80, then I'm going to go to Volcano. Harpoon 16 out of 20. Lavitz is going to be slightly different, and I'm going to get him up to level 2 on Harpoon and then start working on Spinning Cane, get that up to a certain level, then go down and further and further. He's slightly different for reasons, but everyone else is going to be top to bottom. Yeah, let's head into the forest here. Does it say that we've got to go the other way? Oh yeah, very much so. It's pretty obvious that this is the way we were going to go. Oh, to get back to Cellars. They know where we came from. They know where we're likely to go. So we take another route. New enemy. B. I think this is just B. Crescent B. So, sure. Nothing too special. I really need to get my health back fully, but we'll do that in a bit. Let's get into our next area first. If we look at the map, you can see that there is another path that does lead to cellars. Let's aim for that, shall we? Off to the prairie. I know you're slow, Lavritz, in battle, but I'm sure you can keep up with these two. Let's go. Oh, you okay there, Lavitz? That very much hit your ankle. You're going to be limping for a while. Yeah, even if it's just a scratch, a damage to an ankle affects your ability to run, which is very important right now, considering we're being chased by an army. No bickering, let's walk. That's not exactly the right idea, but let's at least keep moving. Well, so much for an army, that's just 2 people. You mean we can't beat up 2 guards? I guess there might be just a forward thing for more people. And well, as we already know, these wardens are sort of dumb. Because, yeah, that wasn't us. And they go off that way, which is sort of the direction of sellers, so it makes sense. But we also know that they're pretty blind because we're right over there. Yeah, I need to get my health back. We'll get into a fight and we'll do it then. I don't think we're getting past this river. We haven't really seen Dart jump that well, and that's not exactly a river you're going to swim across. I think if we go this way, Lavit stops us because that's the way to sellers. They know we're going. We're likely going to try and go that way. The Mantis and Crescent Bee. I think the Mantis, is, although it's a Earth enemy, is one of the ones that breaks the mold a little bit and is a little bit quicker than typical Earth elementals. But I'm going to use this opportunity to get my health back, and yeah, I put this down into a red, so this is going to hurt a little bit because of spell damage. Yeah, 13 damage, that's actually pretty impressive. Mantis is hurt, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's the normal damage, and that was 5. But I should be fine. I'm going to get my health back now, going to kill the Mantis, and then I'll meet you at the end of it. Okay, everyone's back to full health now. The Mantis can power itself up, but yeah, wow. Not really that much when you're defending all the time anyway. So, yeah, Lavitz does stop you. So, Sellers is not going to happen for a while. So let's go the other way. Are you okay, Lavitz? I know you say it's just a scratch, but the ankle is a very sensitive place. And if Shana can treat some wounds, that would be amazing. Dart, there is no need to be like that. So we're using the shack over here, or getting into a fight, whichever one comes first. Ah, moles. I think they're literally called moles. You'll find that a lot in this game. We've seen a lot of enemies which are really just exactly what they look like. They're sort of based off of normal creatures. We've seen bees, we've seen rats, we've seen... Yes, I know the Trents are sort of trees. Actually, I don't think we've seen this in this particular playthrough, but they're trees that attack you. Yeah, mantises. Now we've got moles. Moles, earth-based. A little bit more hit points than normal, but are fairly easy to deal with. They're fairly slow as well. They like to burrow towards you and slash you. I think their desperation things a little bit later are that they can do some fire damage to you, but at this point in time I can go through everyone and do just enough damage to kill them, or they can just throw a rock at me because Lavitz is so slow. Alright, let's go in. Let's see about treating Lavitz's ankle. Yeah, but you probably should keep a little bit of weight off it for a while. We need sort of a distraction to lay low. Let the heat from Helena sort of die down a bit. Yeah, we've lost them, but doesn't mean they're still searching. Plus, let Lavitz's ankle heal for a bit. And Dart saying about the last 5 years, yeah, that could be a big distraction. No, no, go on, start. This is the perfect time for it. What have you been doing these last 5 years? A journey of revenge. One that deprived him of something precious. The Black Monster. What is this monster? Yeah. Dart has two homes. One is Sellers, where he spent the last amount of time I'm with Shana and the rest of the people there. Mostly Shana. The other one is where he was born, with his parents, his first home. 18 years ago, in Neat. This all happened when he was 5. He's 23 now. Yeah, when he was 5. I think it says his age in this, but not entirely certain. Yeah, that's definitely a black monster. Yeah, there he goes. 5 years old. And he was assaulted. He had got out, and his parents. So, how did the parents sort of get caught up in the attack if they were out of there? Well, that was pretty simple. Um, his father went back. And his mother followed not far behind. Imagine being 5 years old, having all this happen to you, and then surviving to come back into the town and look at this. Seeing Sellers like that must have brought back a whole bunch of memories that he didn't want to know about for this. Yeah, this was the Black Monster that did this, and the Sandoran soldiers that did the deed in Sellers. But the outcome? Not too much difference. And all we found was this stone. We saw it in the goods earlier. His father's stone. One he's been keeping hold of as a memento. The only thing his father always carried around with him. Bring closure to the past? No, no. As was said in Sellers while talking to Ploz, his journey isn't over. Not a country, not a village in this country. No, it's not. Farther north than here. As for what's going on in this country, we've heard a little bit about our Dart's background. We'll get more later, maybe. Let's go back into the current events, not the past. Why is the Sandorans attacking? Why is the war happening? What about that truce that we heard briefly about? Because of the one thing that we sort of only barely survived against. Firebrand, the dragon. They somehow tamed it and are using it to spearhead this war. No way to escape from it, no way to fight it. Well, we did escape from it, but only because it was sort of dumb and didn't see us after we moved 10 feet away. But a passing warrior, who we still don't know the name of, is why Dart is still alive. It is a war, Dart. Casualties are almost certain. Back to Wendell's castle in Vale. Report to King Albert. Yeah, that's where we're heading next. Minister Noish might know something about the Black Monster. Any details would be nice. Dart sort of did just go on to a journey, and he doesn't seem like he's any closer. He'll take any information that's new. Yeah, we've spent a bit of time. His ankle is definitely not fully healed yet, but it'll be enough. So, don't know why I'm going to that. We need to find a way across the river or to bypass it. So let's head up this way. Oh, a tree. Carry it to the river, you can use it as a bridge. That sounds like an amazing idea. No, Dart, you're not using your sword. Sword is made for fighting. Well, so is an axe. But the axe can probably do better. All we need to do is find one. Conveniently enough, well-worn axe. And now we can get the cliff. We can get the axe. So there's our axe from the shack. Can we actually sit down? Oh yeah, we can actually rest here. So I didn't need to actually heal up. Yeah, we're fine. Just have it's missing 22 hit points. That's nothing. So let's grab a tree. That's not the way the tree's meant to be falling. It was pretty obvious it was going to fall that way. You should have adjusted for that, guys. But yeah, there goes our tree bridge. Good work. And one step later, we get a fight. Just one mantis. Yeah, well, we can beat this. So we've lost our tree. We need to find another way across the river because, well, either that or maybe we can go back to Sellers. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Next time, let's find a way forward. We need to get to Windle's Castle. We need to get to Bale. Off we go. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.